Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial. I will show you how to set the primary and the foreign key. So let us start. You create the first table which will contain a primary key, then the next table will contain a foreign key. Create table, which I call it person. You open the bracket, give that person ID, enter, auto increment, name, data type varchar, this size 100. Then we give it as not null. Check the previous video for you to understand more about not null. Then we give age as integer. Okay. Then now we define the primary key, which is our person ID. Then we close the bracket, semicolon, create table person ID. Okay. Then we click enter. Then when we show table, we describe the person table. As you can see, our person's ID is primary key and auto increment. Now we create the second table, which will have the name is orders. We have order ID as int. We can declare it also auto increment. There's no problem. Auto increment. Then we have order number, which is the second one. We call it an integer. Then we define it as not null. Okay guys, then we have now the person ID. As you can see, we need to create the person ID as a column, which we will reference it today at the table. Make sure you spell it the same way and it also has the same data type. Okay, now we declare the primary key in the order table, and the primary key in the order table is what? Is the order ID. Kindly guys, in case of any question, ask in the comment. I will reply to you. The order ID, this is our primary key. We open there, we write order ID, we close bracket. Okay, and then we want to define our now the foreign key. You put a comma, then you write foreign key. Which one do you want to be a foreign key? We want the person ID to be a foreign key. You open the bracket, you write person ID, you close the bracket, then you need to put a references. References, it means like you refer to which table when you create it. You want to give us a references to which table and which column you want to put that foreign key. References, I refer to the person table. Guys, we have created the person table. That's why we said the primary key, which when we want to create a primary key, we need to create the first table which will contain a primary key first, because the references will need to refer to that table. Then after referring to a table, we need to specify the column. Which column are you talking about? I'm talking about the person ID column. Same spelling, same data type. Then okay guys, you create table orders, order ID, integer auto increment, order number, integer not null, person ID, which I refer to the previous table person ID, the same data type integer. Then I create my primary key, which is order ID in the order table, and the foreign key is person ID, which I refer to the person ID, and the references I refer to the person table and person ID as a colon. Then I click enter. Okay guys, we need to describe it as works orders semicolon. As you can see guys, we have the order ID, which is primary key auto increment, and the person ID, the mile, it means it's a primary key. Okay, so let us insert that quickly. Insert into person. If into person, we said we have name and age. Okay guys, then we specify values. Here we have junior, age 22, comma, we have Ludima, comma, age 25, 26, then semicolon. Okay guys, data has been inserted. Select all from person. Okay, we have the person ID turn on to increment. We have one Ludima junior, which is 22 age, and two Ludima, which is 26. Okay, insert into the second table is order, orders, tables. Then we specify the colon. We said we have order number, colon. I hope no, we need to enter also person ID. And make sure whenever you enter the person ID, it must be one of the value which the person's ID has in the person table, guys. I know it's a bit complicated, and we will deal more with this kind of example, but just know in case of any question, kindly ask in the comment and I will reply to you. So the order number 1, person ID 2, since Ludima is the one ordered, then the owner number 2, person ID 1, since it's junior who ordered. Okay, and then semicolon. You have an error. Oh, guys, I'm sorry, I forgot to put values here. Okay, guys, sorry. Let's put values and I hope the error will disappear. Fine. Select all from orders. Okay. So, guys, order ID, which is 1, order number 1, person ID 2, which refer to Ludima. Order ID, which is 2, and auto increment, order number 2, person ID 1, which is referred to Ludima. So the first order, junior, the one made it, and the second order, no, the first order, which is 2, person's ID, which means Ludima ordered it, and the second person ID, which is 1, which means junior is the one who ordered it. So thanks, guys. I know it's complicated. We will make more video about it. Don't worry, you'll understand. And in case of any question, just ask in the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like for more videos, and see you to the next video, database intermediate level.